I'm Saul Nash and I'm a menswear designer. Growing up in London was really special and it inspired me as a young person because I grew up in a Caribbean household where music was really essential, and my mum would always let me go shopping on my own, so I was able to build my own identity from a young age, which really shaped my vision as a creative. Music is a big influence because I think music illustrates the world in which, us designers create. But beyond that, music kind of created the culture I grew up in. I'd go to parties when I was young, like dancehall parties. I think like music and style has always gone hand in hand, and particularly in the people around me. Creativity was in my household. Like, my older brother is a musician and was always making music, and I found out quite later that my mum used to dance when she was younger, so I think that's probably where my gift for dance comes from. I wanted to create garments which were cut for movement. I think it came from a place where, as a dancer, I really loved clothes and I really loved dressing myself, but I couldn't really find something which I looked really good in but at the same time could move. This season kind of looks at, the music I grew up around and nightlife. When I began my brand, I'd often use nylon, but I guess because I'm really interested in the world of movement, I then started to explore different materials. So I then started to look at jersey, and then I won the International Woolmark Prize where I was introduced to merino. So merino has been something that's been carried throughout my collections. Particularly in the Smiley collection, what's exciting is, we've used a lot of wool pieces. So it's really nice to kind of take this smile and almost elevate it on a wool garment. It takes a lot of research when it comes to sustainability. Some materials you need for function and performance. So what's really exciting is to look at what the best is for the product that you're trying to make. We've got a jacket in this season which is on the shell 100% wool, which a great thing about wool is that it's biodegradable, and particularly merino, there's a lot of elements of performance aspects. So it's moisture wicking, it's also thermoregulating, and it biodegrades. Plastic's been an essential element of activewear for quite a while. It's really important that we look at new ways to kind of create garments which still have the same performance but have lower impact on the environment. I think eventually one day it'd be great if we could get to a point where we're not using any plastics. As a designer, I always love new challenges, and that's what was really exciting, was how to incorporate the smiley face in my designs in a way which still felt really authentic to myself. In my work there's a lot of vectors and I guess contouring the body, so it was exciting to take that smile or those lips and what it represented and reappropriate it in a way which kind of matched my design aesthetic. Within the collection, the smiley is incorporated in multiple different ways. So on this wool jacket, I'd say it's slightly more literal. It's like a combination of the Smiley logo and the Saul Nash logo. But then when we move on to other pieces, we've used it in quite a fun way. And then we've got a third way that we used it where it's more about kind of experimenting how it could be kind of contoured around the body. We did loads of different plays on line work within the collection, which, we looked at different ways to contour the smiley around the body. This is the fourth way we've used the smiley, which, it's like a monogram which incorporates both logos, but you don't really see it from afar, but as you get up close, you see the smiles in it. If you want to talk about my mentality as a person, I'm always positive. So, if Smiley is all about positivity, so am I. So that's a great synergy.